Hi Boise, Chris here with Boise Health and Life Insurance Agency. Hey, today we're going to talk about term life insurance quotes online. So you can do this at the comfort of your own home or office, no agents. Come in here, check out some rates, and our thing here is if you need help, let us know. If not, we're not going to hassle you. You need life insurance and other insurances. You got to do it when you're ready. So here's our homepage at goidahoinsurance.com. You come over here to life insurance quotes. You come in here to our life insurance tab, and this is an online quoter that you just click on it here, and excuse me, and we're going to walk you through a real quick quote to show you how to use the quoter. If you have any issues, just give us a call and we'll help you out, and we'll quote it out for you and send it over. Still, we're not going to fund it. So you just first and last name there. Your health. I always go kind of with our standard. This is like our standard plus here if you're in good health. Overall good health, no tobacco, but standard. These two here, just to be on the safe side. These two up here, very few people who apply for the best actually get it. But just so that you know, just because you apply for a standard rate, if you come in preferred, the insurance company will give you the rate. So as long as you you meet the criteria for that rate class, they're not going to try and put you into a standard. They don't do that. It's in their best interest to try to give you the best rate, so you'll actually pay the premiums longer. That's how they actually make their money. So we're just going to do standard tobacco. Now listen, marijuana, cannabis is considered tobacco rates. Okay, if you've got a history of tobacco, just be honest. There can be notes, in your doctor's records, in your MIB. Just don't try and lie, because if they catch it, you're going to get rated for it anyway. So just be upfront. You can always come back and do a rate reduction on your policy after you quit any kind of tobacco. So just know that. And height and weight always is something up front that we can use to make sure we're quoting you correctly. And then lastly, we'll just put in this is not my real date of birth, but it's close. And you just put in your date of birth. Now what's going to happen, we are going to ask you for your email and your phone number. Okay, that's just part of the quoter here. Don't worry, we don't bother you. Okay, now here is where you can get a little confused. Up here we have our term tab, which is blue highlighted. These are term rates, and this is permanent. If you need a permanent quote, get a hold of us. It's probably best if we ask you some questions and run that for you, as there's a lot more moving parts on a permanent whole life, universal life policy. And we're usually doing something with it, designing it for a specific reason. So, but term, pretty simple. Just come here. Now, if you need help with the calculator, there's a calculator here to help you determine how much life insurance do you actually need. A good rule of thumb is 10 times your annual income. That's just a good rule of thumb that will help your loved ones or your business partners, for 10 years, replacing that income that you were bringing in. And that should be enough time to help them get on their feet and get things kind of back to where they should be. So anyways, 10 times your annual income, you just slide this up here on how much you want to see. So we're just going to do, as an example, 500,000. That's we sell a lot of people are just like, I just need $500,000, make sure they're taken care of and they're okay. This rate's coming in for a 48-year-old male, non-tobacco, standard plus rating. You can see here 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and we can go up to a 35-year term, which is fantastic. Think about that. You can have a life insurance guaranteed if you qualify from underwriting for 35 years at $225 a month. If you need it for 15 years, just make sure the kids are out of the house and you're covering the mortgage and college, but 20 years probably what we sell most of the time. So let's just go with the 20-year term policy here. Click on that, click on next, and this is where we get your email and your phone. I might reach out and say, hey, how you doing? Do you need some help? But don't worry. And you're gonna see a list of some insurance companies coming in with some of the best rates for 20-year term at a $500,000 policy. For an almost 50-year-old man, that's a pretty good rate, $98.25. If you click on the drop down there, see this right here, it will tell you a little bit more about the policy. Sometimes there's product guide right here, so you can see, you can look at the PDF will pull up and you can learn more about the product. Banner's been around for a long time. They're owned by Legal & General. They do a great job, but I wanted to see something. So exam, they're going to have you go through an underwriting exam. Now, it's possible, and that's for $98.25. Now down here, you see Principal and SBLI and John Hancock. It says no exam. Now, what this means, we'll click on Principal. Okay, what this means is based on a phone interview, you may or may not have to go through an exam. Depends on your answers. I can't tell you what the right or wrong answers are to negate the exam, but this is a good option if you don't want to go through a full it's a medical exam with a nurse, blood, urine. They ask you a bunch of questions. So for a couple pennies more, I would go Principal. Good company. They've been around for a long time. They're A-rated, but that's just me. Banner again, so great company, but I'd probably go with Principal in this scenario and hope that based upon my underwriting questions, I don't need an exam. So anyways, that's how easy it is to get quotes online. Down here, you can change it up, 500,000, you can lower that to see, and then just rerun your quote. So let's say you just need 250,000, just rerun your quote. This will be for a 20-year. Now we're looking at about $52 a month, and with Principal, about $52. I'd go with Principal on this one here. They do a great job. Well, that is term life insurance quotes right online, comfort of your own home, no agents to hassle you or to make you feel pressured into buying any kind of insurance. I think everyone really does know, if you need it or not, and it just comes down to being ready to purchase it. And remember, you only buy life insurance for one reason, is for a couple reasons. You love and care about someone or something, your family, your business, a charity, and that's why you do it. Thanks, and please get a hold of us with any questions. Have a great day.